What's up everyone, this is Tony with Journey Crypto. In this video we'll be talking about huge cryptocurrency news and a huge cryptocurrency market update as well. We'll be talking about why these few things are holding the cryptocurrency space back from Bitcoin touching 50,000 and Ethereum 2,000, and why in a few days, if the news is good, we could be pumping to these prices and seeing altcoin season really kicking off. So we will get into all that and some other huge things. Before we get started, I do appreciate if you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're super close to hitting 100,000 subscribers today, only a few thousand away, so I do appreciate it if you share the videos and subscribe. So we have some very important topics to talk about today. Before we jump into that though, I do want to let you guys know that my crypto giveaway is still going on, a few days left. So if you go to the video description here, you could enter in this 50,000 subscriber giveaway, and I will be doing another giveaway for the 100,000 after this one ends. So just click the top link here in the link tree, and as you guys can see, there's 8 days left, and every day there's going to be new entries posted here. Tonight around 9 or 8 p.m. PST, I will be adding a few more tasks at the bottom here for extra entries to increase your odds of winning. So in 8 days, I will be selecting 13 random winners of these prizes here. And this will be done through the contest, so it's all legit, and I'll do this in video as well. And I will be launching another even bigger giveaway after this one. Also, if you guys want some useful crypto tools and resources, definitely check out the video description. There's some great tools and resources. I use everything I recommend here, and you could get up to a $250 Bitcoin bonus signing up for BlockFi right now and depositing crypto that you can earn 5% interest and more on. Definitely recommend putting your cryptocurrency to work. All right guys, so before we jump into this very important cryptocurrency news, I do want to quickly go over the top 10 cryptocurrency market here. So Bitcoin and Ethereum are slightly in the green today, and whatever happens over the next few days, I think we could definitely be skyrocketing after that to 50,000 Bitcoin and 2,000 Ethereum. Like I did mention in my recent video, that I do think the markets are still very bullish and we will be moving up again soon. There is some news this week that is definitely holding the crypto space back, and I think a lot of people are waiting to buy after this news, and that's when we're going to see a lot of extra buying pressure piling in, even though we're still at all-time high peaks in Google Trends. So Cardano and Polkadot have a slight pullback because they had such a huge run up. Polkadot 110%, Cardano up 45%. And both of these are very bullish throughout 2021 in general. I'm buying the dips on these cryptocurrencies, and definitely check out my last video from last night, my top 4 altcoin picks out of the top 10 that I think will have the highest return on investment throughout 2021. Some great info in there. So there's a few major factors on why the crypto space is being held back from moving up right now, and I do think both of these will pass very soon in the upcoming couple weeks, which is why I'm so bullish on Bitcoin hitting that 50,000 and Ethereum $2,000 should be testing those levels within the upcoming couple weeks. So one major thing that's holding this back is that cryptocurrency platforms are weeks backed out on manually approving KYC signups. So there's thousands of people waiting to get approved to be able to purchase cryptocurrencies on these platforms. So I do recommend right now you go and sign up for multiple platforms and have the KYC done. This is very important when you want to cash out, because Coinbase is known for crashing. And then if you want to cash out at this time and it's crashed, you're going to miss your peak price where you want to sell out, or if you want to buy in before a major pump. Many people have missed out on huge profits because of Coinbase. So I do recommend signing up on Binance US. This is my top recommended United States exchange. They have many altcoins, much more than Coinbase, much smaller fees than Coinbase as well, and very easy to use. And this platform is adding more and more features. So if you guys want to sign up for this, you can go to jrnycrypto.com/BinanceUS. There's also a link in the video description. Also, there's another link for Binance.com if you're not in the United States. I do recommend Binance because they're very reputable. They have been hacked before, and they even use their own money to cover the hacked funds. So if you guys aren't already, I do recommend getting signed up for Binance US, doing the KYC, because you never know when Coinbase or other platforms are going to crash. You should definitely have multiple platforms ready to go. And I will be doing another video video in this week on my cryptocurrency exit strategy, what my plan is. It's very important to know what you plan to sell at what price and what percent of your portfolio. And I will be talking about my breakdown on this as well. Very important stuff here. So we are holding good support levels here for Bitcoin and Ethereum, and we're actually holding Google trend levels for Bitcoin as well. And I do think we'll be moving up within the next couple weeks after this stuff on Tether passes. So this was big news that a lot of people were speculating about. So there's an image in this article here, a lot of evidence on this. So this image here shows that every time Tether is printed, the price of Bitcoin rises as well, because they're claiming that Bitfinex and Tether are actually buying up Bitcoin with artificially created Tether that's not actually backed with actual fiat currency. And as you can see, all the green bars here are when they print Tether, and then that basically follows with the price. But that's going to happen in general because as the Bitcoin price is going up, people are also getting into the crypto space, which means more Tether is being printed regardless. So I don't know if that's a great proof of argument there. But this has created some bad news and FUD for the week, and some people are speculating and skeptical to buy right now because of this. Another major reason here is because Inauguration Day is on January 20th, basically when Biden is supposed to go into office, and many people are speculating on this as well, saying all kinds of different stuff about how Biden's not going to become president, all this. So this is going to be holding people back from buying as well, because any bad news that breaks during this period could definitely cause a minor crash in the markets. So I don't want to get political or anything. Please don't start a political argument in the video comments. I'm only covering this based on the crypto markets and speculating what could possibly happen because of this, and I do believe this is holding people back from buying cryptocurrencies. So after this passes and there's a smooth transition of power and no bad news comes out of this, I definitely think the buying pressure is going to pick up again for cryptocurrencies, and we are going to be seeing Google Trends start to climb as well. And as platforms start approving people and more buyers start trickling into the markets, that's just more and more buying pressure as supply is shrinking and being taken out of circulation. Everyone's buying everything up. That's only going to push the prices up. And that's the scenario where I do see Bitcoin hitting 50,000 and Ethereum 2,000 in the upcoming couple weeks. But if there is bad news that comes out of this, this can definitely cause a temporary market dip. So I've had dozens of comments of people saying the market's going to crash because of this. So a lot of buyers are definitely reluctant to buy right now. So if this passes and nothing bad happens, I definitely see buying pressure picking up and hitting those price targets like I talked about by end of January possibly, but definitely in the few weeks in my opinion, as long as there's no crazy bad news. So more news here about Biden. So Biden's team announces pick to lead the SEC, and this is very important for crypto and is actually bullish. So the person he picked is Gary Gensler as chairman of the SEC Commission. Gensler also taught classes on blockchain and crypto at MIT. Having someone knowledgeable on the crypto and blockchain industry leading the SEC could pave the way for educated regulation and guidelines. This is very important. And as we get regulations and we get this type of clearance with someone that actually knows about blockchain and crypto and actually believes in it, that is huge for having this person as the chairman for SEC. This will definitely be bullish. This alongside Biden printing more stimulus packages, trillions of dollars more coming into circulation, is not only going to cause inflation, but it's also going to increase buying demand for cryptocurrencies as a hedge against inflation. So all of these things combined are definitely great things for the crypto space. So I'm very bullish on 2021 in general. We never know what's going to happen in the short term though. Any bad news that breaks can really cause a big market dip. But of course, if you're bullish in the long term, then buying the dips, dollar cost averaging is very good, and most people that do this will be very successful. So trillions of more coming in just on the next stimulus package, and I do think there's going to be multiple stimulus packages throughout 2021, which will spike inflation even further. And I think inflation is barely kicking in from the previous stimulus packages. So crazy stuff happening in the world right now. Definitely a transition of wealth, and a lot of that is going to crypto. So some other bad news here. After alleged hack, Russian crypto exchange Livecoin shuts down. So you got to be very careful keeping your crypto on exchanges, because as they get hacked, they're most likely just going to shut down and you'll never get that cryptocurrency back. This is why I do recommend Binance, because they're reputable and they have billions of dollars already. So if they get hacked, they can cover hacked funds. Most likely they have already done this. And they have a huge reputation to uphold. They're buying up all the major platforms in the crypto space as well. They actually bought CoinMarketCap, and CoinMarketCap is the highest traffic crypto website out there, and they've improved this website greatly in just the past 6 months. So I really like that Binance is doing all of this stuff for the crypto space. Another reason why I'm very bullish on their coin BNB in the short term. So as you guys can see right here, they're promoting crypto.com. They're paying for ads to sponsor this spot. But Binance owns this website, so anytime they want, when their marketing deal ends with crypto.com, they're probably going to put in a marketing campaign for Binance BNB, and that's really when they're going to flip the switch and the price of BNB is going to skyrocket, especially because the Binance Smart Chain is now live, and that's a great alternative to using Ethereum for much smaller transaction fees. I've actually used the Binance Smart Chain. It works great, and you pay in much smaller fees paid in BNB. As well as you could use BNB for trading discounts on their exchanges as well. So I will be doing a trading series update where I do show you guys live trades and what I'm holding and my balance and everything. So another article here causing panic in the crypto space. The case for Bitcoin price dropping to $27,000 is a possible bearish scenario. So of course, this is always a possibility. You have to keep in mind $27,000 is still higher than the previous all-time high price for Bitcoin, which Bitcoin just reached back to that $20,000 all-time high at the end of December. So it is very possible there is a correction like this, especially if there's bad news with the inauguration. We have no idea if something bad is going to happen with that. I do think a smooth transition of power will happen though, but of course many people are speculating differently. So this is calling that it is very possible for Bitcoin to drop to $27,000, but if that does happen, that's just a buying opportunity for all the new people in the crypto space, and we should continue rising throughout 2021 based on inflation rates alone. So I'm not worried about this. If there is a dip, that's just a buying opportunity for me. So this doesn't worry me at all. If it does crash to 27,000 Bitcoin, that's just a buying opportunity for me. If it keeps going up, then that's great as well, which I do think it's more likely to start moving up after Inauguration Day. And I do think we'll be seeing that play out over the next couple weeks. So I've been around since Bitcoin was just $30. Now Bitcoin's over $30,000. That's a 1,000x or more. So you have to keep it in mind, the crypto space has been growing steadily since the beginning. There's always higher lows after every peak. So if you're doing dollar cost averaging, those people that have been doing that since they got in are all in the profits. So more news here that's really bullish in general. Grayscale holds the key to Bitcoin hitting $40,000, says JPMorgan. JPMorgan, one of the biggest companies in the banking industry, has been talking a lot about Bitcoin. They even gave a price prediction of Bitcoin being around 150,000, I believe, for 2021. And I do believe they'll be offering different services as well. Chase is a great bank that I think is really ahead of the game. And I do think they'll be incorporating cryptocurrency somehow, allowing you to buy Bitcoin and Ethereum even in your Chase account, I think is very possible in 2021. And they're creating their own stable coin, so that's huge news as well. So a couple other articles that are a great sign for Bitcoin. Bitcoin thermocap metric shows Bitcoin price is still in the low end of bull cycle. I definitely agree with this. So in my opinion, comparing this to the previous bull run, if we check on the previous global market cap here, I do think we're around this level here, mid 2017. So if we are around this level and it plays out similarly, then we could be hitting $8 to $10 trillion in crypto global market cap by the peak of the next bull run, which I think is very possible and very likely, even more with how things are playing out with stimulus packages and inflation and the great wealth transfer that's taking place as well. So I do think we're still very bullish and we're barely getting started here. And I do think there's massive room for growth, which this article does back up here. Another article here that does back this up as well. Crypto long and short. No, Bitcoin is not in a bubble. So last week we had Bank of America securities chief say that Bitcoin is the mother of all bubbles. Just ridiculous. Bank of America has never liked cryptocurrencies. They're completely against it. Even at the peak of the last bull run, they were cutting people off from buying Bitcoin in the masses, making them get new debit cards and everything. Just ridiculous. So if you guys support cryptocurrency, you should choose a bank that's most likely going to support cryptos the most, which in my opinion is going to be JPMorgan Chase. So if you're using Bank of America and you're invested in cryptocurrencies, you're voting for a bank that does not want you to put money in cryptocurrencies and are actually fighting it. So the rest of this article just goes over the definitions of a bubble and why Bitcoin is not a bubble and why Bitcoin is still very early in the evolution and in the technology, and this is barely getting started. As we can see, crypto global market cap is only at 1 trillion. There's many companies out there that are over 1 trillion alone, but this is every cryptocurrency combined is only 1 trillion right now. So gold alone right now is 10 trillion and more. So when you compare it to other major assets like that, you could definitely see how early we are to the crypto space. And as we can see in Google Trends, people are barely starting to take interest in cryptocurrencies. And I do think this trend level is not going to crash this time like the last bull run where we saw, if we zoom out to the 5-year here, we could see interest peaked here and then quickly crashed, because the crypto space was just not ready for that type of retail interest. This time around, we have institutions buying up cryptos in the masses alongside retail FOMO at the same time, much more ease of access to buy cryptos, many more platforms, and much more prepared. I think we're barely getting started here. And I would compare this to early mid 2017 when things first started picking up. The crypto space went from 15 billion to over 100 billion for the first time in mid 2017. And that's when interest really started picking up throughout the end of 2017, leading up to the massive bull run that ended that year at all-time high Bitcoin of $20,000. So things are very different this time around. We have to also keep in mind the inflation and the stimulus packages is not only going to cause inflation, which increases the price of cryptos, but it also increases the demand to own cryptocurrencies at the same time. There's just too many things happening for cryptocurrencies to die out, and this is definitely not a bubble in my opinion. So that's it for today's crypto news video. I hope you guys found it useful. I will be doing another video later tonight, and we're getting very close to 100,000 subscribers, which has been a huge long-term goal of mine. Let's see if we could hit this tonight. Please share this video with friends and family. Anything you guys can do to help promote the channel, I do appreciate. Let's break that 100,000, and I will be doing a massive giveaway for 100,000 subscribers after this 50,000 subscriber contest ends as well in 8 days. So I do appreciate it, and I am giving back as much as possible. I have some huge things in the works as well. So I do appreciate everyone that's been following, liking the videos, commenting, sharing with friends and family. Everything helps the channel grow, and I do appreciate it, and it does allow me to do this more full time and provide more value here. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.